Hey, howdy, hey. Hope it's going great today. We're going to play this on extreme difficulty, and we're going to see how we do. I already have plans for the character.
DNA.
Okay. You know what? We're gonna be a high agility Murgle. 100 agility Murgle.
Choose a genetic resilience.
Let's do 3 randomized. This is what I'll give him. 1. Don't like that one. 2. I'm not a fan. 3. I'll stick with that one because I said 3.
Choose your first style.
What do I want them to look like? Ooh, I like that.
Pick your main color.
I like that right there.
Choose your detail color.
I want to do the black fur. I'll do the black fur with the purple on it.
Pick a class. Commando. Deadeye. Command. Psyfreak. Saboteur. Psyfreak. Saboteur. Sentinel. Deadeye. Commando. Psyfreak. Saboteur.
If we're doing high agility, Saboteur would probably be best. That's what we'll do.
Saboteur chosen. Good choice.
We're going to be fast, and we're going to be high in the luck
with
department.
A troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice, or simply stop living. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Dark or light? Freedom and loyalty or strength and power? I don't think I'll fully commit to one side because I think you can.
Myself.
But I think I'm gonna go light right now.
Side of you, or your inner voice to be precise, an echo of balance and constant.
That's right. Light is open.
I'm surprised at the change of heart. I believe in putting yourself aside to help
Listen,
others.
little
But helping
light
the dark side
fairy.
is not that, you know.
Listen, I'm fine, you know, with having.
Find who you really are. The blood is obviously running red in our veins.
Is it rather? Would I rather be the
You're trying
good
to
and
keep us in the
evil
dark
or the
here,
evil and
but you know
good?
it's blue blood in our veins and what it means. We have responsibilities. You can't fight the truth.
Right is always right.
Okay.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
I rolled, but okay. Yeah, take out his weapon. What's he gonna do now?
Better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Well then, we'll just go ahead and leave. We'll just right on out.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
Just take him out, essentially. Taking these guys out. Hi-ya, hi-ya. Took him out! Took him out! Okay, cool.
The oil sludge is everywhere. To most, it only means death. Some adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its way.
Alright, we got this, easy peasy.
Running low.
Alright, we got this, we got dodge, dodge, dodge. Parry, parry. Slice, 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 slice.
Smirked.
Energy packs. Tickling toffee. Yay.
More than a flesh wound.
Oh wow, okay. Dude just stepped on me and I died. I thought I had more health than that. Alright. No, it's fine. Okay, okay. Huh? Let's take him out. Easy peasy. He's gone. Gone. G-O-U-N-E. No, I don't want to scrap. What? Why did it say, do you want to scrap this item? No. I do not want to scrap that item. Alright, let's go. Oh, another big creature. No! Oh! They just tried to break my back like Bane. No! I can see underneath the map. That wasn't good. I finally got a level. Sweet meat.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight.
Hmm. Okay, okay, we got it. Now on to the next one. Let's go, let's see what level we got. Well, let's get out of here.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Down here we go. Oop, sideways we go. Oh, ragdoll.
Find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
Okay, before we go grab that, I have a feeling we're gonna have a fight in there. Let me grab something real quick. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this.
The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Flods that affect the cellular coding structure of any living being when absorbed, including you. Shut.
Got him. Alright. What's special stuff gonna get now with the mutation? I've had the Vile one before. It is not that good unless you can do the jumps right. Let's do Moth Mouth. Over here, and then boom. Nice. Level 3 needed. I think there's another one in this room. Is it up here? Yeah, it is. I played a little bit of the beginning of this to like get my bearings of the game. So if you notice that like I know where I'm going in the beginning, that's why.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they
Gonna do that. There we go. Easy peasy.
spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from
No, it's definitely a great thing. Trust me. Gunshots, perfect thing.
The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Make them count. There you go.
Okay.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
The wheeled one. This is just, I'm just going from one person to another.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. Those are the kind of things you need.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to subject you to that.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past.
Yep.
There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Lupa Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back.
Take that long.
But he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Oh gosh, little me, very fast. Best before.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget.
Yep, the young do forget.
He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people.
Yep.
The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life.
No, potato people is better.
You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki. The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
So what do? Just run over here and melee it? I just run over to the glitter grass and melee it?
You've found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life.
Okay. Will it go strong enough?
Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
Huh?
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed.
I call BS. That was hard.
One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall
Maybe get it
enough
at the
to
right exact
sustain the
spot.
world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Here we go.
Now that you've seen the Nono's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us.
Nah, she can protect us from anything.
He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you.
I'm not gonna make her worry.
No,
I
she's
should
got
head back.
lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
World leaders?
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxinol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eater's DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World
Looks like we have
Eaters.
people we gotta take
There's
out.
one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Okay. Ooh, I got the net. Wait. He was the Elvis guy? Okay.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
thing. That thing is massive. Let's get that man.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions. He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
I hope yeah. I want to do whatever seems reasonable for my character.
That's right. Smack that spark out before it starts.
You don't have to be so harsh. It's such a little spark.
Take it out now while it's small.
There's always another spark.
Side points now? Woo woo.
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something important.
Oh, let's see what he missed.
Out-of-Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out-of-Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Out-of-Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Okay, okay.
Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Maybe that is a tunnel. Dang, these people are dead. R.I.P.
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded.
Oh, dang. Natural tunnels, they mainly get flooded? Oh, I can't step in there. Okay. Well, let's just keep going.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
Two-hand slash. I'm stuck. We got this. We got loyals.
That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. Let's see.
Well, now we got this.
It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance.
I'll make an entrance, don't worry. Hey, how's it going?
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Says their door is always open for anyone willing to join their cause.
They're at war, but their door is always open. Okay, that doesn't make any sense, but alright, I got you.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101.
The Great Wall.
The wall that separates them from the other side? The wasteland you came from? He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory, as empty and barren as the wasteland itself. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted.
Why does everybody know me as a
The
kid?
Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought...
My Muma?
Your Muma invented Wung Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow.
I'll join
unite
the
tribes.
Myriad.
He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
We got this. Easy peasy.
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong, and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help.
Alright, we'll see about that, but I'm gonna save here, and I'm gonna hop off for a bit, because my head is starting to hurt for some reason.